What's up,
We
ladies and gentlemen? It's your boys back again.
as per some more MKU Prime Time week number 3
Oh,
between
I got the stream on. Hold up. We're pausing that.
we got
All right, cool.
we got
Yeah,
Star Clan and High Definition for our featured mass this week.
This is an interesting matchup because some things for these teams have gone not as you'd expect them to coming into this season. Let's get to that really quick because these teams have turned things around really quick.
So I think we got to talk about our team on the right side here. High Definition.
We got to talk about this.
If you remember correctly, we were just casting these gentlemen in the Division 1 finals last season.
Yeah, IIRC.
Do you know what their record is now?
It appears
0-5.
Yes,
that is tough.
Through the course of the season, they have not. I think they're having a little bit of Super Bowl hangover because things are not clicking for HD right now. And
Atlanta Falcons. Like that's how it is, dude. Very tough start to the season.
Yeah, and I mean, we look at let me look at these previous matchups. They had a really close matchup against Prestige, lost by 16. They were really close to beating RE. It looks like it just looks like they're just reaching the cusp. They're really close in a lot of these matchups. They got clapped by ARC by about 70, but like something is just missing. There's one thing that's missing, and we've seen a lot of HD. Like HD's playing hard in the offseason trying to like correct these like just small discrepancies, but like 0-5, dude, that's not a good start.
No. It's I don't like calling things early, as we saw last week. You know, ARC was down 80 after 6 or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's a match going down the last race or whatever. But HD literally needs to win out, and they need big time help because the two wild card teams right now, RE and XI, are both sitting at 4-2.
Yeah, definitely.
So I mean, even if they win, they're still 3 games back with 4 matches left. So I mean, they have a mountain to climb.
The division is strong right now.
Yeah, and you were going back. You're saying earlier they're just missing that one little thing. They can't be in Division 1. They can't be missing that one little thing. They have to be on at all times. Otherwise, you're playing against the best players in the world. So I mean,
absolutely,
your mistakes are bound to get punished and punished hard, especially against all the really good players. So, but and then Star Clan on the other side of the spectrum, sitting at 2-3. They're on a start out the season 0-3 on a 2-game winning streak. They beat Prestige pretty handily today,
which
and
is
I believe
an impressive win,
because beating Prestige is nothing to really scoff at because they're a really solid team. But I believe they beat EU as well last week, if I'm not mistaken. Just let me go and
they beat them by
take
4.
a look to confirm. Yep. Okay, I remember now. So 2-3. Star Clan by no means out of it.
No, absolutely not. And I think, I think this match is attractive in the fact that these two teams need to get something like going right now. And I mean, I think if HD takes this loss, then season's curtains are on the horizon, if you will. And for Star Clan, if they take this loss, probably not curtains, but dude,
it's pretty detrimental because I mean, two games behind the wild card with only four matches left. I mean, you've got to really cross your fingers to hope that everything goes right for you. And especially in Star Clan's case, RE and XI are currently the 2 wildcard teams. They are both in Star Clan's conference. So they both have one more match against them.
And tiebreakers go into effect with what's it called? Like
head-to-head
records.
Head-to-head is the number 1 tiebreaker, I believe.
And let me see. Yeah, and XI pulling out a huge win against Star Clan earlier this season. That was just week 2. So I mean, Star Clan's got to get something something on the board here because they're close, but no cigar yet.
Right.
And it looks like in chat there's a poll. 71% of the chat box currently is saying HD is going to pull this one out. And I mean,
hopefully for their case they do.
This is the
they need something on the board.
This is the exact lineup you expect to see from HD. This is, I mean, pretty much what we saw in the finals last season that took WF to game 3. And I mean, you got to see something from HD.
Right. So their biggest thing is that we all know Cynda. We all love Cynda. He's a very nice guy, a very good player as well.
Good boy.
I know that when we were casting the finals last season, I explained how their entire play style is based around him and making sure that he's in the front. Well, so far this season, that hasn't really been the case.
Yeah.
He's still got like a 91 average or whatever, which is very solid, obviously. I mean, the last 2 seasons he's been averaging, like 110 in that sort of range. So I mean, that's a big drop off, especially for your best player by quite a reasonable amount, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got your best player, your dominant runner, like the guy that you see him in first, you're backing him for 3 to 4 races, ideally, you got to see like 110, 115 dude from that guy, because he is that front presence. And I mean,
right. And the thing for HD too is that they're not making up those 20 points that they're losing from Cynda this season. So I mean, that's just like an auto 40-point swing in the other direction.
Well, exactly.
For every match this season, essentially.
We've seen them lose pretty much most of their matches besides the first matchup of the season. They've lost by 20, 25, and it's that's where those points are missing from.
But, right, exactly.
On the side of StarClan, though, we need to talk about who we expect to show up here, because we're pretty familiar from what we see from HD in primetime and in the playoffs. But for StarClan, who is really our focus, our Cynda on StarClan, I guess. Really is one.
Well, they really have 2. They have Sky or Energy, or not Jordan, whichever one you want to call him, right? Him and Mike Bachiller. They're like the dynamic duo, I guess you can say. But obviously, as we see here, Mike is not in the lineup. So a lot of the heavy lifting is going to be on Sky, and Nyx is a pretty quality player as well. Yeah. So those 2, StarClan likes to play around the shock hardcore. So I would not be surprised if we see Rylan going pretty much backwards almost every race, maybe Hydro instead, but they definitely try to abuse the shock meta as much as possible.
Yeah, and we're looking at I'm looking at the last match where they completely, pretty much dismantled Prestige, Sky dropping 109, and it's pretty the top point distribution, 109, 102, 95, 94, pretty top heavy. So looks like StarClan just was able to secure a top 4 overall, essentially, for a lot of the races. They look like they can establish a group run by terms of their scores in the last match they just played. It's hopefully that's what we're seeing from them, because
yeah, for sure,
have a momentum swing right now coming off of a win. So
right. And if you're StarClan, you really want to keep this momentum going for the back half of the last couple of weeks of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still conference matches to play.
Here we are.
That's huge.
Race 1, ladies and gentlemen, sneaking up on us again. Start of the race. This was, I'm assuming this was StarClan's pick.
This was StarClan's pick, yep.
Because we have we have Cynda's perspective right now here in first.
Yeah, this is kind of what HD wants. Just let Cynda get going, but
and I mean,
we'll see how this goes. I did see Chibi when he looked in his mirror up at about the water exit. I know that he does opt for Waluigi. That is Nick bringing up in second place, following Matilda. I think
we'll go with Matilda. I'm
sure that sounds better.
That I heard, but yeah, Cynda. Proven to be gone so far, pretty much. I think that might still be Nick in second. So if that's a nice top 2 break for HD, this could be a good start. Use your rear view mirror. I'm assuming since he's not using it, he knows Nick's behind him. Yeah, so that's top two.
That's probably Nick. And that's good for HD because those two are both exceptional drivers.
Definitely. And I mean, the pack, Nick getting redded, so the pack's pretty close there, 2nd through 5th, and it looks like a shot going to be coming in. I'm assuming that's... Oh, I don't know, because there's a lot of Roys in the pack, which is going to help us a bit figure out who's who, but a Wario coming up.
Well, I know the Wario is rookie, I believe.
Yeah, and rookie's going to dog into first here, nearly. Oh, and James taking first, so that's a top 2-4. Yeah, it looks like that. Okay, James came out of RKO nowhere, not going to lie, but he's up there in first now, so... Oh, that's a really good start for HG, actually, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
That was a big shot for them too.
That's what HD needed. Just hit the ground running, really. Take advantage of Cynda hosting and take those spots and kind of just run with them.
Yeah, and I mean, if it is the case that StarClan's going to be like revolving around the shock as it sounds like they do, like HD being able to pull a couple shocks out of their rears like is going to help a lot, because that kind of just extinguishes what StarClan like uses to really get dominant races like that.
Right, and that's also such a dicey strategy because you're really completely revolving on RNG. So yeah. I mean, if you don't get the shock, it's a pretty tough scenario for you. But yeah, I mean, top 2, 4, 5 for HD. That was huge for them first race. That was probably around plus 24, 26 maybe.
See if we have
Toadbot is dead.
Oh, did Toadbot die?
Toadbot is dead, yeah.
Dude, what happened?
I don't know. We gotta ask the owner Cynda, but he's playing, so we cannot do that.
For a second though, we should try to gather who's who, because we didn't look at the results as to who all the Roys are, because this room getting some Roy representation, which I love. But
right.
Tilda is using Roy, so is Cynda. A couple other HD members I think are as well, so that could be a little bit mixed up, but okay, so I think that's mostly SC, because we see one of them up in second there, but
yeah, I know that Nick is a Roy as well. Oh, Miguel, I guess, is a Roy as well. So I mean, it's pretty split. but all right. I know that rookie's the Wario.
Exactly what we want as casters. Sweet.
Rookie's Wario. So
yeah, rookie's Blue's coming out. So it looks like SC is going to be taken out at first. We see rookie way back there, struggling a little bit in the rear. And I mean, it seems like StarClan's like comprising most of the top spots up there.
Yeah, it looks like they actually broke HD's top spots pretty early and kind of just ran with it.
Yeah, I think HD is what, 3, 4, 6 currently.
3, 4, 6, yeah.
Matilda's 4 now. Matilda's getting taken out. So I mean, depending on who's in first, I'm assuming that's StarClan. It's probably gotta be. But if they can get first out of first, then like top 3, hello.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge swing for HD. You see Matilda in 5th place, I believe, James as well.
Yeah, Chibi chaining the red at the double, not the double box, but oh, the blue's coming out too. This could happen on the line. Oh, that's rough for StarClan, dude. HD is killing this race. Oh my god.
That's huge from HD, actually. This is the exact start they need.
I mean, okay, 9, 10, 11, I don't know what the hell happened to James, but that blue shell on the line was a dunk.
Yeah, I mean, 9, 10, 11 definitely nerfs the race. I believe that's like a plus 10 or a plus 12 in that range. But, I mean, man, that's... that blue kind of saved it.
I'm checking the stream again, and it looks like... I didn't see who that was who got blued. Oh, it was Nyx.
It was Nyx, yeah.
Nyx ended up getting... I'm looking at the replay really quick. Nyx got dunked on. He got 6th. I mean, hey, that's whatever. But,
he got dunked on. I'm going to leave and join.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, I gotta see this. The screen share is not being very nice to me right now.
Yeah, so after race 1, it was a 20-point lead for high definition. Now they're up by 30, so that was a steady 10-point win.
Yeah, I mean, plus 30 after 2 races is definitely the start that HD was looking for.
Yeah, and precisely what we were talking about before the start of this match. Cynda is getting his win share opportunities up here in the top. I mean, he's on 24. He seems to have some pretty steady front presence. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I got a little bit of lag. All
right.
On my side, but hey.
Well,
we're gonna assume this was a StarClan pick though, because
it had to have been. There's no way HD's picking.
And then bottom 2, but
right. So you can see Sky pull into first here, and that's definitely the man that they want in the front for StarClan.
And it looks like a lot of them are actually up here, because I mean they're in first at least, and then just right behind Cynda here. So I mean, I'm assuming a StarClan shock is likely to come out, because I'm guessing that's them way back in last. I mean, the only person we know definitely on the map is Rookie, which is great.
And he's right in front of us, so it doesn't even matter.
Rookie trying to front run this one. We'll see how he handles. He's got
it looks like the top 2-4 for HD right now. Cynda's going to be able to get a red onto a Cat X, I guess.
Hey, what are the odds Cynda gets this green off of? Oh no. Okay, someone else got the green off. It's fine, and that's a top 3 for HD. And Cynda's role here at this point is just a schlag. He's got bananas too, which is really good.
Yeah, he's gonna look to take out Rylan here.
He's gonna press that B button for a bit. Rylan gets the red into second though, able to sneak past Cynda. The green and fire coming out on him.
Ouch, Cynda.
His race is over. A lot of pack coming up. And I think that's a pretty good race for StarClan. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's a 2, 3, 4, 7. I think that's what we saw. But I mean, like.
Okay, well, good thing you saw it, because the screen share is like freezing every 5 seconds for me.
Yeah. Sounds like, according to the chat, there's a couple people are mentioning there's a bit of lag on the stream.
Right.
We got a little bit of lag in the chat, but yeah, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10 for StarClan, which is, I mean, that turns it around a little bit. They can use that as a momentum switch that'll probably undo race 2, but
yeah, it's not that big, but I mean they still got nine races left, so it's not that big of a deficit, honestly.
Was there a shock that race? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no shock came out. They were able to get that race going, and then they have Twisted Mansion looking for some drafters in chat right now. But I mean, yeah, that's currently. Man, I missed Toadbot. Not gonna lie, it's a 22-point lead for high definition. So yeah, StarClan able to win that race by 8, which is, I mean, that's something. We'll see.
Yeah, they killed HD's momentum, which I think was the ultimate goal there.
Yeah, and I mean, Cynda got clapped into like 10. So that gets one threat out of the way, if you will.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, I think that StarClan's still up in first.
Yeah, you see Rookie kind of trailing in second, unless Rookie actually did pull into first.
That's a top 3. I think I saw Chibi, I saw Rookie, and I think Nick snuck into first, unless he died back there. So a top 4 for the moment being. A lot of players about to take shortcuts, so that could mix.
Yeah, that's all. This is all StarClan in the middle with Shrooms, honestly.
Yeah.
Matilda, Sky is all going to be taking cut here.
I think Nick just has a slight edge in first. Was he using Roy?
Nick is a Roy, yeah.
Yeah, Nick might have the slight edge currently in first.
Cynda.
But yeah, a lot of StarClan taking the cut up here. So, I mean, they are looking to have strength in numbers, trying to take out HD coming into lap 3 here.
For sure.
Rookie getting redded by Matilda, and Cynda getting a little clapped as well. Oh my god, yeah. There is L button central currently unfolding right now.
Chibi hits a rogue banana, no.
Jesus. Gonna be a nice shroom here for Cynda. Gonna try to get in front of Sky and maybe win an exchange here, but
right, and he's gonna have these triple bananas, which is gonna be huge protection, considering that StarClan is breathing down his neck in 4-5, and there is a blue coming. So, whoever was it in
gonna be
first,
Nick taken out, I think.
He's gonna be holding an L.
Oh, Nick had a horn. He's chilling.
Well, never mind. He's not holding an L.
Oh wait. Oh, he got redded. Yeah, Nick's gonna be. Oh, Cynda uses his shroom too early, and that's gonna be an L for Cynda. Everyone's coming up. I think. Yeah, there's a lot of HD back here. Oh, StarClan could be switching things around early here. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, that was pretty huge actually.
They got a clutch blue there. That was, I mean, the blue got rid of Nick's horn, and then whoever was in second, I think maybe that was Hydro. I don't remember, but whoever was in second took clean care of Nick there.
Yeah.
But yeah, strength in numbers, dude. The people were biting down Cynda's neck. People were chewing on freaking Nick's neck. Like that was tough for HD to hold on to. But I mean, hey.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. Yeah.
But I mean, TM's one of those tracks that's just so random where you don't actually know what's gonna happen until lap 3. Really.
This is fair. Yeah. Also, can we talk about Chibi silently being on 40 right now? It's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty okay, to be honest.
Man's putting up some totals, if you will.
Yeah, but I think that's sort of expected from Chibi at this point. I'd say he's probably HD's second best player.
Yeah, in terms of like how much, like I mean, we haven't talked about him much. We haven't seen him like doing that much, but he's just been up there.
Yeah, it's not like he's like a game breaking right now. He's just very consistent. So I mean that consistency is key after all. So.
Mm-hmm. And DK Jungle coming out here for StarClan. They're getting these picks when they need them because momentum is surely shifting into their direction because they're only down 10 now. StarClan brought that back by 12, if I remember correctly. It was a 12-point win, so
yeah, I mean only a 10-point lead for HD now, so
yeah, this could be the track to put StarClan in the lead because I mean they're looking to run this one and they've got some pretty good runners we've seen.
Well, I think Nyx was the one who actually won the race, and you see him back here in 5th, so HD kind of made quick work of him, to say the least.
That is true, yeah. Alright, see you, Cynda.
Ouch. It's by Cynda.
Cynda's dipping.
So Rookie was in first very briefly, but he did get taken out, so I believe
he's right there second.
I'm gonna... No, there's Sky back here. Who's the other... Well, Luigi? Hydro, maybe? Or Hydro or Rylan, I think. Well, Rylan's back here, so...
That's probably SC right now.
Well, doesn't matter because Rookie's back in first.
Hydro dipped as well, so. Yeah. Yeah, this is a really close pack, and if only Cynda was up a little closer so we could see what's going on, but I think that's a very slim top 2 for HD, because I'm guessing Nick or someone of the Roy sort is up there currently.
Right.
And we
could be Miguel as well.
They're 6th.
I mean, right now it's looking pretty alright. Yeah, it's looking pretty alright for HD now. This is a lot of StarClan occupying the lower middle spots, I'd say.
StarClan is at least 2 of the bottom 4, which is also something of note.
Cynda's going to be aggressive with these items here. Nice play.
They're going to need to get a shock out here if they want to bring this one back, because I think this is a pretty good race for HD. I'm guessing they're top 2 or top 3 currently.
James is taken out, though.
Yeah, Miguel's there in 4th, so it's probably a top 2, 4.
I think it's top 2, 4, 5 right now for HD.
Oh, man. StarClan better hope they've got someone up there, because this could be really bad if one of them gets hit. Matilda coming out with the fire, able to connect on Cynda. Cynda's just gone, dude.
Ouch.
Cynda's last turns this war have been absolutely a struggle.
Yeah, to say the least.
Top 4! What the hell? Bro! Okay, bet. That's big. That's big, bro.
Yeah, well, by StarClan's momentum.
Yeah, I mean, that was very...
That was SC's track, too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, HD's like, well, you think you're going to run?
You think you're going to
run?
That was a nicely played race by HD. I mean,
yeah, props to them to kind of just take out their spots.
To dominate that race based off of how the last track went, but man. And that should expand the lead by at least 15 or 20.
Right.
Yeah, and someone noting in chat, Cynda definitely could have been a part of a top 5 there, but
hey, yeah, the fireballs were kind of clutch to
Matilda
to kind of ease on the bleeding a little bit that race, but still, I mean, HD got top 4, SC got bottom 3, so I mean, it's still a huge race regardless. And Music Park is like the kind of HD signature track, I'd say. So I mean, they're definitely looking to run here.
15 seconds, it's fine. But yeah, we haven't seen as many shocks as we'd expect to come out this war. I mean, we saw one on Donut Plains, and we saw one. I think it was the second or third race. I mean, I think we've seen two impactful shocks so far. And currently, I mean, like HD's kind of thriving up here in the top, and Chibi's gonna try to hold on to this first now because I don't know where the heck Rookie went, but hey.
Right.
Oh, Rookie's in 11th now. Okay. I'm not sure what happened.
That's Sky that pulls into first, and Miguel does get redded too, I believe.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
There's this game like that's StarClan in top 3 right now. It's Hydro, Cat X, and Sky. Kind of Hydro gets Hail Mary green.
Yeah,
that's tough. Ouch, Chibi trails his teammate too. So I mean, StarClan is looking to run away with this race right now.
Oh, Hydro with a nice oh damn. They're putting in work right now. I don't know. I'm a little confused as to how the hell this race got that bad for HD, but StarClan definitely looking for this momentum switch on a track.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not entirely sure who's in last. I think that could be StarClan, but you see Nick's back here in like 8th, Hydro and the shock does come in.
Unless Cynda predicted a StarClan shock. That is probably HD back there in last, because Cynda's going to be on the run here, coming up with triple shrooms.
It could have been because you did see Nick's dodge in like 5th or 6th place as well.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that's HD in first, because someone's gone up there. Cynda
could be. It could also be Rylan. Oh, Nick's got to hold this first.
Oh,
there's a red going for him though.
Nick, that is tough.
Ouch.
Cynda's just horning. He's trying to get first.
He might have got pushed off as well.
No.
Cynda horn James. I don't think that caused anything, but that is Nick's pulling out first for StarClan.
I mean, yeah.
And I believe that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 for HD. Yeah, I mean, that's not that bad at all, honestly.
I was a little confused on the usage of that horn, but it makes sense, I guess, because all of HD was behind them, and in the chance that you can get a horn off on Nyx and get first, that's fine. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I think I'm looking back at the replay, and everyone's around Cynda. HD's like 2, 3, 4, 5. So if the horn doesn't get off on Nyx, then it's still a good race, which happened.
Right.
But yeah, that was big for HD, and they're gonna stretch this lead a little more.
Yeah, by 50 points currently, 271 to 221.
Oh my God, yeah.
At the halfway point. So I mean, hey, is this going to be HD's first win, or are we going to see StarClan come back hard?
I mean, last time we cast the PRIMETIME, it was plus 80 after 5 races.
Yeah, they were a pretty huge comeback. So, I mean, anything's possible, really.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of comeback potential from StarClan. I mean, they had control of that last race from, like, the 3rd turn to maybe the start of lap 3 when the shock came in. And an HD shock, I mean, HD's getting... I think HD has all 3 of the shocks so far, and they are making good use of it. So I mean, it might be time to try to look for the bolt, especially on tracks like this, where I mean, you gotta get it pretty early, I guess, on a short track like Moo Moo Meadows. But
yeah, this is a pretty dicey one because the track's so short.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you get it, it is really OP. Nick Green's Sky out of first, actually.
Yeah,
so I mean,
Nick, he's making some plays up here in the top. We've seen.
Yeah, Nick's kind of going huge this war.
Ooh, yeah. Chibi's gonna be able to hold off that red from second unless he just L buttons Nick out of first, which was almost a close loss of first for HD. But I think Nick's gonna hold on there.
Ouch.
A couple StarClan. We're looking at the minimap. A couple StarClan coming up into probably top 2 or at least first. Nick or someone of the sort getting taken out.
Not 100% sure who's. I'm not 100% sure who is last, but I think this could be HD bottom 4.
The pack is so close, though. I wouldn't call anything currently. I mean, there's no way Shock's in play with this close of a pack. We see Nick already in 8th or 7th here, or 6th, I guess.
This is going
to be really, really messy. A red for Cynda, gonna be able to connect on someone. No, okay, apparently not. That was a lie.
There were a decent amount of StarClan. They kind of just died there.
Yeah, oh Christ. Yeah, this is a mess. And I think that's an HD bottom 3, nearly bottom 3. Okay, yeah, that was pretty damn good for StarClan.
Yeah, that was really good for SC actually. Probably around a
mess, bro.
Yeah, I know. That track is such a clown fiesta.
Does Moo Meadows usually warrant that close of races? Because like I don't think there was more than a 5 second difference.
It's either everybody is right on top of each other, or there's like 2 or 3 people that are just gone. And there's like no in between.
Yeah.
And then when 2 or 3 people are gone, the rest of the people are just right on top of each other the whole time.
Oh my god.
So I mean,
yeah, I counted a 4 second difference between first and second crossing the line, so that is something to take note.
Yeah, I'd say that was around a plus 10 maybe for SC. Looks like it was only a +6, but you know what? +6 is better than +0.
I mean,
anything,
that's
anything
fine,
else. So, I mean,
the way that was going, HD was kind of running away with the start of that. StarClan doing a lot of good work to pull that one back into a manageable range. But
right, and even though StarClan is down 44 with 5 left, they have been doing a very good job because a lot of this has looked very dominant on the part of HD, I'd say.
Yeah.
And StarClan kind of just pulls a rabbit out of the hat, you know, towards the end,
and pretty good with damage control.
Yeah, for sure.
Races. But I mean, I'd see how that's more helpful if they were up, but they're currently down by 44, so they've got to get a good race. They've got to play more aggressive, I think, because I'm not seeing any huge plays by them.
Right.
And that might come out with like bagging for a couple kills on this track.
Chibi just got long sniped. Sorry, that was kind of funny.
Okay, see.
Ouch! Cynda gets trailed off glider. That could be StarClan running away in top 3 right now. Rookie was the only one up there.
4 of them are up there currently.
Rookie gets hit out too. So I mean, this looks like outside of Matilda, this looks like a lot of StarClan HD in the back.
Yeah, my guess is
Cynda, you gotta be careful, bro.
Last as well.
Hydro in 6. I really wish I could see what's in top 5. You see Rylan up here too. I don't think Hydro. I don't think SC's in first right now because Hydro probably would have held that horn. I'm guessing. Yeah, that's what I would have thunk too. So I'm gonna thunk. Yeah. Thought. Sorry.
Oh my, Cynda, dude!
Cynda get hit off glider again.
Cynda might go this whole race without using that freaking glider.
James, bro. Chibi, all back here. Rookie back here as well.
James holding though.
There's a blue, so if that is HD, this is going to be detrimental, I think.
Yeah, no shot coming out for HD.
And Miguel's back here too. I think that's a Cat X in... I think that's how you say his name. I could be wrong. But we're going to see quick because there's a bill coming up. Oh, it's Nick. That's all StarClan in the front. That's all StarClan in the front.
Huge for StarClan. I think it's bottom 4 for HD right now.
They got to get a shock. They got to pull a shock out of nothing.
I don't think there's anything that's going to salvage this race. Cynda's going to pull out a nice 12th place here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cynda went from 24 after 2 to... Oh, that's a bottom 5! Dude!
Oh!
This is a huge thing! Oh, James the savior, but James 7.
James is so clutch,
dude. I can't
wow,
the force with which James clenched that race. Oh my god,
100% was clenching super hard.
I'm looking at the mini map coming into the last turn on the stream here, and James had a bit of a break, which is fortunate for him because if he was any closer, that could have been deadly.
Right. I mean, if StarClan would have got even like top 2 and James would have got 3rd, that would have been massive. But anyway, that was a plus 22 for StarClan.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that had to have been HD's blue because I did see a Roy in first the whole time. So, I mean, that was really fortunate that HD was able to pull the blue and get James into first place, because if they didn't, that was going to be detrimental.
Yeah, and I mean, oh, man. It's tough that no shot came in for HD there, especially since they were broken in last. And I think it was Chibi who pulled up the bill coming into the... or no, I think that was James.
James built up, yeah.
On lap 3 and just cheated in the first, so that was huge.
Well, I mean, the bill is pretty busted on TS, to be fair.
That was the mindset going into that track, it sounded like. But
right.
Cynda trying to get back his rightful position in first, trying to salvage these indivs, because I don't remember what his score was, but on pace for another 90, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean,
it's a struggle up here in first for Sky.
He's got to be careful.
Sky,
Chibi's up here as well. It's 2-4 for HD, I believe.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ouch.
The boomerang coming out really clutch for StarClan. Gonna hold on to first place at least.
HD bottom 4. No, Matilda got hit out. Never mind.
Everyone's dying, dude.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
Riley gets a nice green on a James as well.
Slow down. I think Cynda might be one of the only people up here.
Yeah, Nick is kind of hanging out too. I think this could be top 3-5 for
I think that's top
StarClan. You kind of see, yeah, because Sky didn't get hit or anything, so I believe that Sky actually in first place.
Yeah, Ryland's holding onto that green, able to take out Rookie. This is a really great job by Ryland.
Yeah, that was a huge play by Ryland, kind of just schlagging all of HD spots.
Oh, those are great greens for Cynda. He's able to sneak in a third here, and he's got to do some damage because top 2's kind of breaking away a bit.
Right.
Oh, a blue shell coming out for HD. This is big for Cynda.
Sky dropped, so I think Nick's actually has a shroom or a horn.
Oh, that was really nice.
Nick's had a shroom. So it's top 2-4 for StarClan right now.
Yeah, it's a top 2-4 here. Cynda's... If I'm Cynda, I'm gonna try to do something behind me. Yeah, he's throwing them behind him, trying to get Hydro.
Didn't get Hydro. You see Chibi kind of bringing up in 5th. I think Rookie is in 7th.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, but this looks like it's gonna be another... Ooh.
He's getting redded. Redded. Okay, no, he's not. Oh, there was a red right behind him, and that is a huge race for StarClan again, though.
It's top 3 for StarClan. Top 3, 7, 8 last. I mean,
dude,
we got a game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a game.
We have a match,
dude. I'm feeling like James from that last race because my cheeks were clenched as hell for Cynda that entire time.
Yeah, for Cynda.
Yeah, because Hydro had a red coming into the last turn after he fireballed Cynda, and it was like Cynda snuck past. Matilda got into third, and it was like, dude, oof.
Yeah, but I mean, top 3 for StarClan. That is pretty solid at this point.
That might just close the gap almost.
I would say it's, if not, it's single digits for sure. Yeah, that was a plus 16 for StarClan. So I mean, HD's only got a 6-point lead with 3 races left. So this is kind of going to go down to the wire here.
Dude, we got another banger here. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, HD was in control. I'd say the first half, and the last 3 races, StarClan's kind of just clapping back.
Yeah, and I think StarClan is actually doing a really good job of getting Cynda out of these top spots. Because, I mean, literally, I don't think there's any other way we can prove this, but Cynda is very well associated with positive performances from HD. Because he was up in the top for the first 4 races, and they were just running away with it at the start. But now it's like Cynda's kind of scrapping for any resemblance of first right now, and he's not getting it.
Right.
And, an elite track coming out for HD here. I don't know. Still don't understand the mindset behind it. Cynda's gonna be zooming.
Cynda's out of here. The HD top 3 right away. That's huge.
Yeah, and HD likes this track because they play it like they just have played it a bunch. Just because, like, why not just get good at Ribbon Road?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
so I mean, if you
I guess that's what it is.
Get them in the top 2, top 3 here. It could be pretty nice for them. Nick up in first. We'll see if his running can sustain for at least 1 race. Yeah,
and Miguel is up here too. So I mean, HD top 3. There is a blue coming, however.
Already coming out for Nick, dude. I feel bad. Nick has seen first so many times, but not been able to hold it.
It's just one of those wars.
Yeah, a lot of HD is up here.
Yeah, this is what HD was kind of going for. I think they just, like, if they're kind of down and out, they kind of just pick this track no matter what spots they have. But
Well, that's tough for Cynda. I mean, I guess that gives Cynda an opportunity to kind of like hold anyone back from StarClan. He's got a bomb, and if HD takes cut here, he's dropping the kitchen sink. Yeah, he's gonna drop this, dude. Oh no, Miguel's right there. Never mind. Yeah, that's a top
4 for HD right now. Top 5.
Top 5, yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he can drop.
They better hope there's no shock.
If there's a shock,
tough.
StarClan is bringing this one back. I think, yeah, we see the Waluigi in last. Probably StarClan is bagging for the shock, so.
Yeah, and I mean, for StarClan, that's probably their only hope at this point.
Oh, the bomb. That's deadly. Matilda's gone.
This is looking huge for HD.
Yeah, Cynda's going to take the cut here unless his mushroom gets booed, and that is massive. Hydro's on the line. He can try to get Hydro. Oh.
That's a top 3 for HD.
That's what you call an answer, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, top 3, 5.
Says, dude.
Yeah, that was a huge race for HD. That was probably minimum of plus 20.
Completely erased.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're HD, that's really all you could ask for. It's not like they need to be the aggressors or anything. But yeah, that was a plus 24 for HD, and on race 10, that's pretty huge.
Oh yeah, we're at race 10 already.
Yeah, plus 30 for HD going into the last 2 races here. Yeah, TikTok clock. It's pretty fair for HD. Yeah. They're pretty good at the track, I'd say.
Something that's really nice to see from HD right now. I mean, we've been talking about how important Cynda's performance exclusively can be to HD, but they're sharing the wealth right now in the point distribution, because we've got Chibi and I think it's Chibi and James, or Chibi and Nick in top 2, like in terms of the overall point spread.
Well, James has the crown right now.
Oh yeah, oops. James is up there in first. Then he's on 86, dude.
I just like these indivs right now, honestly. 86, and then the LVP is 55, I think. So I mean, it's a pretty close field in terms of individual, and I mean that would make sense because it's a pretty close match overall. So
here's the situation: StarClan has 2 races to overcome a 30-point deficit. HD has 2 races to hold on to 30 points, and based off of how volatile this war has been, it could go either way.
Right.
The lead could be shrunk in one race.
Well, HD only needs a plus 12 this race to mathematically have the war won, even though there is still a race left. But I mean, Super Bowl Subway is, like, in my opinion, probably the most random track in the game.
It is impossible to run this track, yeah, like to appear at first into lap 2, I'd say, but.
Right, because there's like so many like little shroom spots, and in the middle of the track, if you get a star lap 3, you kind of just win.
Yeah,
you just star through the train. I know that's what I always try to do, but
a good amount of HD back here, though.
Yeah, it's just pretty mixed for the most part, honestly.
Yeah, and with Cynda coming up here, we're gonna see who is in first, and that looks like it might be oh nope, someone's got. Oh, it's a top 3 for high definition. Yeah, Jesus. Not anymore, but like okay.
Yeah, Cynda kind of getting clapped right now. The 3-4 for SC, so they could easily do some damage here.
Oh,
Cynda needs to be careful for Sky's red. Oh, that was just straight up unlucky.
Yeah, if there's a top 2 here, if there's a top 2 here, then they might have this war. Oh,
right, there's blue coming.
I didn't say anything. Okay, yep, that's huge though for SC. I didn't want to say they had the war won because that kind of stuff is going to happen. Cynda's going to get trained, dude. Okay. All right. This is a huge race for StarClan.
HD's the bottom 2 right now.
Yeah, and someone dodged into first, so.
Nick's got clapped.
I know. Oh, no. Hydro's back here, too. This might not be massive, but it could be enough to make the last race at least mathematically possible. Okay, wait, hold up.
That might not have been that good of a race for SC, honestly.
Yeah, that did
1, 3, 6, 7, 9, 12.
That did not put them out of it, but
plus 6, plus 8 maybe. Yeah, plus 4. Okay, so they need a thick boy race for race 12 in order to.
Currently,
what's that?
Is it 36 points?
26. Plus 26 for HD.
Yeah, I mean,
so yeah, they need a thick boy race real quick here.
Where are they gonna go, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know, dude. Leaving us with no. HD doesn't know what they're picking, dude.
This is really awkward. This is really awkward for both teams, honestly, because the spots are just so mixed.
Cynda trying to hide the track selection for HD here, trying to keep it secret.
Big Blue. Oh, random.
Cool. Cynda has no idea what's going on. No one does, I guess.
Nope. They got 6 different picks, so I mean,
that's one thing to give StarClan hope is they at least seem to have a plan going into the last race with Rainbow Road, but
I know what their game plan is. They are going to try to cheese HD right now.
Yeah.
with the broken boxes on this track.
There's going to be a bolt this race.
100%.
And it is I think it's HD's goal. Someone's got to go back for HD and prevent that from happening.
Well, right, because I mean you're up by 26 points.
Yeah. You don't even need a winning race. You just need to not have yourself get cheesed lap 3.
You just can't get clapped. That's about it. I mean, if I'm HD, I'm just sending one person back and making them sit there.
Yeah, I think last is going to be fine if you're HD, but looks like a few of them are up here to start with, so this cheese box is going to be pretty big for StarClan.
See Rookie kind of in top spots. Yeah. Nick up here, Chibi as well.
Someone's breaking away. Oh, okay, Cynda just has a star in third, but hey, James is up there.
Yeah, HD's occupying pretty much everything, so
this
you know that.
Huge for Cynda, because if he can predict the shock, if the StarClan shock comes in, he can try to dodge this. Okay, never mind. So this is no longer great for Cynda, but
right, it's not terrible, but it's just not the best position to be in.
Yeah,
does not get the bomb onto Matilda, but this is still this is top 3. Okay, what? I don't even know what happened.
Might have slowed down, and if he's slowing down for a dodge,
this guy actually just got a golden in second.
Yeah. Okay, Matilda slowed down for something. I feel like he slowed down to try to get a dodge. I'm not gonna lie.
You're probably right, honestly, because the shocks.
Speculate right now, but they've got to get the shock coming in at the glider though. Like if there's no shock at glider, then that's curtains. But because top 3's
go first glider. Second glider is too predictable. If they have shock, they use it first glider. Yeah.
No one really dodged though.
Oh. Sky dodges in a bill really high up here. He has a star as well.
Yeah, he's gonna
honestly, he should be winning the race, honestly. But
yeah. I don't think that's going to be enough as it is, and there's going to be triple coming in behind.
HD's got such heavy front presence right now. That was
threats for Cynda. Hold him, and you've won it. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Unless there's a last shock here, that's looking like an HD win. Yeah, HD's got this one, dude.
Yeah, that's 2, 3, 4, 5.
And they held that one off real nicely because that was that shock was not as big as it was coming up to be.
Yeah, I don't know about that shock. That was relatively suspect, I'd say.
Yeah.
But
I think they had it and they were trying a little too hard to
what could have been a thing too, HD saw that they had it. And HD pulled on themselves, and they were just mashing the trigger button.
Yeah.
Just so they couldn't use it. Sure, they dodged Sky into first, but they still won the race, and ultimately won the match because of it. So
but hey, dude, that is win number 1 on the season for HD. Our runners-up from last season, they are able to get their next win on the board. Super Bowl hangover maybe a little bit neutralized now, but that was a big performance from HD, and honestly, it felt like they dominated that.
Yeah, it honestly didn't feel like a 34-point win. It felt like it should have been in the realm of probably 80 or so, but
yeah,
38-point win. Sorry, but yeah, good on HD to finally get on the board with a W.
Yeah.
So HD 1-5 now, and StarClan dropping to 2-4.
The wild card.
Yeah, so both of these teams, they have quite a lot to work for the rest of the season. But
definitely.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
But hell, so what did we learn from that match, Joel? Let's get a little retrospect going?
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, if things go HD's way, it's not like they're a bad team or anything like that. But I mean, they had their it factor, I suppose. They let their runners kind of just go, and they had a couple lightning bolts to help them out a little bit. But overall, I'd say that HD kind of just outplayed StarClan that match.
Yeah, and I think based off of what we saw, I mean, there's a lot of potential for players. I mean, we already know they're good runners, but players like Nick and James to like start like providing the load of points. I mean, like Cynda just had a bad match. Things were not going well for Cyndaquil, but
right.
I think there was a little glimmer of hope that like this team could establish just a group of runners. Like I'd say, you know, Nick, James, Cynda, and Chibi. Like if they can start clicking like that, like they just did this war, like they could start trying to run the table. I don't know.
They could run the table, or even worse, they could kind of just like body some team that's in playoff contention and just kind of kick them out of his spot.
Play spoiler and sneak into a wild card. I don't know, but I mean,
right. But I mean, man,
I'm gonna look really quick at what HD has coming up here, and as well as StarClan, because they just played. Yeah, they just played week. This is week 5.
Matches 5 and 6, so week 3.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's matches. I see. Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay. So next week they got to play World Friend. And that's going to be tough. That might be really tough. But they also have a match against Arcadia. And then after that, they play EU again. And they have Prestige. So, I mean,
definitely doable. But, I mean, they got a tough stretch coming up for sure.
Yeah. They've got, I mean, let me see. Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough stretch. I mean, especially when you're 1-5 currently. That is not the stretch of matches coming up that you want to see.
Yeah, and especially when your next match is against WF, who's 6-0.
Yeah.
And are currently in their like dynasty kind of state.
Literally WF's entire lineup was playing War versus Japan today. So I mean, like that is something to
pretty much
watch out for. But StarClan's schedule coming up, looking pretty nice. They've got Arcadia, which, you know, I think they've played them once already, and they showed up against Arcadia.
Right.
Am I
think you're right. You could be wrong, honestly, but I'm not entirely sure.
Stupid, but like, no, because they are not in the same division. Okay, so they have a winnable match against Arcadia, but I mean, Arcadia has shown to be very volatile as well. We watched them play against EU and just almost like, you know, just decide to win.
Right. Yeah, kind of just.
They have a match against XI, which I mean, we just saw them play this week? Question mark. This is proving to be a difficult table to read, or was that last week?
No, they were primetime week 1 against WF.
Primetime week 1.
But they're currently sitting at 4-2 right now, so it's not going to be an easy match by any means. Yeah. No bias on the team or anything.
It could that match could be very tight. I'm looking forward to that one. Oh, okay, and then they end off the week 5 against World Friend. So neither of these teams have easy schedules coming up.
Yeah, but to be fair, the division is so good that I don't really think any team has an easy schedule, really. Yeah.
So I mean, hell, we got a good last 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, a really good set of matches for the last 2 weeks.
Hell yeah!
And I believe we're gonna be back next week for people who are still watching. I believe we're gonna have Requiem and Prestige for next week as our prime time, which is going to be a pretty good match because those are two teams that are fighting for the playoffs. RE, I believe they are the first wild card slot right now. Yeah. And Prestige kind of knocking on the door.
Definitely, dude. So this is going to be good. We've got some good ones coming up, coming down the stretch of the season. But
yeah, I'm really excited just as like a casual viewer as well, kind of more of a spectator. kind of pretty intriguing to see what's going to happen here.
I'm kind of sweating for this one, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there's no final things, I mean, if we have anything to close up on, I think that is it from us here on a nice Sunday afternoon, evening.
Right. Yeah. I mean, just again, congratulations to HD. You guys definitely showed why you were finalists last season.
Oh yeah.
Well played to StarClan as well, and just thanks everyone for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys coming out and watching Primetime every Sunday. So it means a lot to us as a whole. So
it's a great way to spend your Sunday, but we will see you guys next week. It sounds like.
Yeah, next week, Ari versus Prestige. Just if anybody didn't hear it, so
all right, cool. Well, this is Joel and Kevout. We're gonna sign off and go enjoy our Sundays a little bit. But until then, we will see you guys next week.
Yeah, thanks.